According to the statistics, 51% of the working force is doing the bare minimum of work, meaning they're being a lazy ass, and 16% of the workforce is actively disengaged. Or, in other words, people they're asking to be fired yesterday. I was one of those people, and today I'm going to share with you 4 easy steps that you can undertake and improve your love-hate relationship with your 9 to 5 job. We're also going to look at the medical symptoms of one of the widest spread diseases in our universe. But before we do this, let's go somewhere nice because I'm sick of this office environment. Now, by the show of hands, how many of you don't really like your job right now? Okay, I love my job, so I'm just gonna. Okay, and out of all of you, how many think their job is really unbearable and they hate it and they cannot spend even a minute more? Okay, you guys, just stop watching this video and go look for another job. Stop wasting your time. It doesn't make sense. Look for a better job and then come back to it again. You at the corner right there. Yeah, you. I saw you. I saw that half of a raise of a hand. It counts. Come on. Go on. Go look for another job. Now, for the rest of us. I don't think all of us can have their dream job right away, or you have the guts to chase your dreams and become an entrepreneur, work 24/7, travel the world and all those amazing things that you see on the internet. Yes, they're great, but it's like, okay, it doesn't happen right away, or we're just not so brave enough that we can chase our dreams so easily. If you're one of those people that I just listed, you can also just stop watching this video. It doesn't make sense. Go work on the next big project and please share it with everybody else. Do a vlog or something and just write a book maybe. Just share it with everyone and give the example how it's done, because not all of us can do it. Hopefully by now we're left with all those 51% of all the working force that is like, yeah, I'm doing whatever, I'm keeping this job maybe because I need to provide for my family. It's okay, it's not too hard. And I was one of you guys. I know how it feels. I was exactly the same way, not seeing a bright future in this position or not putting all the efforts, taking massive actions. And we all pretty much have the same symptoms. Are you regularly waiting to be 5 p.m. to leave the office as fast as possible? Yeah, pretty much every day. Do you usually complain about the social package that in the other company next door is like 2.3% better than what you have right now? But doctor, how did you guess that? Do you always wait for your annual evaluation to receive like a 5% increase on your salary? Yes, yeah, I do that. If I say that you're slacking around 50% of your time during work, is it correct statement? Yeah. Or how about Fridays? Maybe like 100% slack on that day? Fridays? I do some. Yeah, no, I don't. Are weekends your favorite part of the week? Oh, yes, I love the weekends, yes. Yeah, I think I have the conclusion. You have zero ducks given. How bad is it? Is it curable or am I going to die? Well, it really depends how well you treat it and, of course, how soon we're going to start with the treatment. Let me prescribe you the steps. Now, let me ask you this. How many times you have actually done something to improve your love-hate relationship with your work? Why is it always somebody else's fault that the job that you're doing right now, it's not your favorite, it's not your dream job? Could be the colleagues, your boss, or just whatever that you're doing, you don't love doing it. And most importantly, how can you change this and start loving your 9 to 5 job? Let's jump into the 4 steps on how you can improve this. Step number 1. Здрасти. Добър ден. Step number 1. Stop complaining. This is your job. It provides money, it provides food on the table, and hopefully something extra. Like, why would you hate it so much? It doesn't make sense. It really makes you who you are right now, or at least is a big part of what you are right now. And hating on it, it wouldn't change anything. So just stop complaining. Now, why do you think like 80% of the world works on a 9 to 5 job? Probably there is something good about it. So just stop complaining. End of story. Step number 2. List all the things that you hate about your job, but it's impossible to change. Yeah, just everything you can think of. Probably the air conditioning is too good or too bad. You have a colleague next to you that is complaining all the time. The coffee is not of a good taste, or anything else that you have around you in your job and you really hate, but you cannot do anything about it. Ready? Okay, I'll be back in around 2 hours so you can have the time to list all the things, and we'll continue with the video. Ready? Okay, so does it feel good? Yeah? All the complaints in one place? I know it feels good, right? Okay, now just get used to them. Get over it. There's nothing you can do. And let's face it, no workplace is perfect. Even if you have your dream job, trust me, it wouldn't be perfect. For example, I'm sure that the people that travel around the world and get paid to taste super expensive hotels and so on, they don't really find pleasure in the jet lag, for example. Or maybe they are missing this home feeling, so they're always in a hotel or something, and it's not like you're at home. I'm pretty sure there's some bad parts in their job too. So no job is perfect, and you just have to learn to accept some of those things. Learn to appreciate what you have and accept the good parts of your job. Even if you change your job position, you'll probably reach the same point, because you're going to find something else to hate on. And it's not about the job, it's about the mindset. So just accept it and move on. Step number 3, and we're really getting into the meat now. List all the things that you don't like, but you can actually do something about it. Maybe you can improve your work environment, or you can work on your relationship with your boss. Maybe you have a new colleague that still doesn't know what to do and is basically a liability for your team. Write down to put some extra efforts and train him or her better so that he or she is a valuable part of your team. Or maybe do a list on how you can improve yourself. And this is extremely important. Sometimes the problem is not in our surroundings, but in ourselves. And in this way, you can also improve yourself and your relationship with your work right now. Now, after you have stopped complaining, listed all the things that you hate and you cannot change and just accepted them, you have also listed all the things that you don't like or hate, but you can actually do something about. It comes to the step number 4, which is our final step. And this is take massive action to change. Do something more and do something better, and don't expect anything from anyone. Don't wait for the evaluation at the end of the month or the quarter or the year, or don't just hate on your boss because he's not providing you the necessary feedback. Just do everything that you can to improve yourself and also the work processes and the people around you in the office. Stay actively engaged and hold yourself accountable for your results and the results of the company. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that if you are doing everything you can, this will show in your work. people will notice it. And you know what? If your boss and your colleagues don't appreciate your efforts, I'm pretty sure that very quickly you will find an employer that will. The main issue is that not many of us have this mentality. We're not ready to put in 110% of what we can do in the work. Don't just do this for anyone else, do it for yourself. We spend like 1/3 of our lives every day, like at least 8 hours at work. And why we should hate on it, why we should not feel great with our work and what we are doing. This is our responsibility to make our own lives better. It's nobody else's. And you know what? Even if you're not in the great job position right now, that's fine. We've all been there. I have also had job positions that at some point were like, yeah, I don't enjoy doing this anymore. But you know what? This was like a stepping stone for my next position and for my next role and for the next place that I'm going to feel much better, and I'm going to improve my skills even more, and I'm going to become just a better professional and a better individual as a person. Before we wrap up the video for today, let me give you an example. Think about professional sports, like professional athletes in basketball, football, volleyball, whatever else you can think. All of them have at some point played in a bad team, in a shitty team, or they have been in a situation they didn't really feel great. And what do you think? All of them became like the best of the best, the world champions of the world, and so on? No, they didn't. But they still put in the work year after year, day after day, hour after hour in practice until they get better and are satisfied with their result and with what they have achieved. Nobody's going out there just complaining about stuff and so on. And if they do, trust me, they're not the top performing athletes. And that is everything for today, guys. My name is Z. This is Fearless Dreams. I would love for you to subscribe and support the channel. And if you have anything to ask, just drop me a comment, DM me or whatever, and we can get in touch. Yeah. Or just hang out in a nice place like this before actually the security kicks us out. So enjoy your day, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Ciao! By the way, the security guy hasn't actually heard about Fearless Dreams. He was just trying to kick me out. But I asked him to subscribe anyway, so 1+.